Living is just a strain. Everyone want to reach there. Don't forget to love. Please remember care.
You're in tune to the Powerhouse Radio, linking the world to the Caribbean. Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed on the Powerhouse radio station are those of the host, guests, and callers, are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other hosts or advertisers. The show, found on the Powerhouse radio station, can promote any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to treat, diagnose, and or claim any cure of disease or conditions. Opinions stated by various contributors to the Powerhouse Radio and its programming are not to be considered as endorsed by the Powerhouse Radio station. Visitors are urged to use their own discernment to draw their own conclusion. Emphasize the importance of keeping an open mind.
Yes, greetings, 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 greetings. How you doing? How you doing? Hope each and every one is fantabulously fabuloso. Man, I'm telling you, we're just gonna be going maybe an hour in tonight, cause not up to the weather and all of these things. But we still had to come on and let the program definitely go on. Queen is gonna be MIA, and we're gonna check and see if Mama Ass is gonna be joining us today as well. Pick up yourself, the respecter. How are you, my brother? It's me and you solo.
How they do, how they do, how they do, how they do.
Do is doing, do is doing. I'm just
Praise the world.
exhausted. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, we're here. We gotta give God thanks for life,
Yeah.
Right? Yes. So in the meantime, we want to just big up our sister brotherly stations that definitely stream us each and every week. Big ups to You Choose Radio, DJ VJ Smiles Rastugo. Want to say massive shouts go out to you, Dr. J, the Victorious 89.1 FM family. I want to say big, massive, massive, massive shouts go out to you as well. Man, I'm telling you, it is a fantabulous day. I mean, the weather is up and down, but yet still, we most definitely have life, and we just give God thanks for life. You want to say big ups to the listeners, the respecter?
Large up on yourself, large up you choose radio, DJ VJ Smiles. And the big man himself, Ras Dugal, Dr. J. Big up brother Dan Minot,
Yes,
Sister
definitely.
Dana,
Let
and
me,
everyone who's joining us, all the Reed family, and so forth.
all
Yeah.
right, bless up, bless up. Let me tell you something. Dan post himself. Dan post himself on Facebook, right? And I have to say, Dan, mind them take you away,
All right.
Sit down. That sharp like a razor, I have to say, wait a minute. I said, Dan, mind them take you away. All right. My listen, man, he's sharp as a razor there. So I'm just hoping that he's having a fantabulous time. Tonight he's going out, and I'm not gonna disclose his location. How about that? Well, he already disclosed it, didn't he?
Yeah, and put it out there.
He did already put it out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, just big ups to you, Don. Big ups and blessings upon blessings to you. Man, my voice seems like it is going. But yet still I know the respecter gonna hold it down tonight, right? Respecter.
About 15 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. For big
No, but no, but on a serious note, man, there's just so much things going on in this country alone
yes.
that is not going look like it's going to change, and it is somebody gotta be big head enough and have enough balls to say, yo, enough. How
Mm,
come that one didn't get the treatment what that one didn't get?
yeah.
Too much of them. things are going, man.
Well, it's it always come back down to, definitely the color, and definitely comes back down to the color of your skin, even though we always try to say that's not it. you know it most definitely is it. Not that I'm saying anyone is innocent, not that I'm saying anyone should not be punished, but I just feel like when the punishment is going to go, it needs to be an equal punishment. you know
Mm.
let's look at all the counts that Trump is being held for. Over 31 counts, but yet he's able to run for president in
And
what
still
world,
install people.
and didn't spend a day, not even a second in jail. So I mean,
Even the rape part.
yeah, even on the rape, he hasn't spent any time. They took him in, took his fingerprints, and sent him right back out. You know, so it's. I
When
mean,
when you
it,
look at Bill Cosby, my God,
okay,
one of the greatest human in life, despite of what them said, right?
mm,
It's just sad. And then you look at Wesley Snipes,
mm,
tax evasion, nothing close to what Trump have avoided for how many years?
yeah.
Couple decades. Nothing, no punishment.
Mm,
On and on and on.
mhm. But the saying, money talk and BS walk, isn't that's
No, no. And I really that in the cause did they want to put up 50 million? And what they do? They knock it down.
and then you know what? He went again today, in front, and they knocked him down again. A new
Yeah,
judge.
yeah.
Just so ah,
The,
what?
it, the,
Uh-huh.
the government, my sister, the government in every country throughout this world, the government, because if they don't want certain things, if they really care about traffic kids, human trafficking,
Mhm.
and the all the sexual behavior going,
Mhm.
they will eliminate porn sites and magazine years and years ago. Hugh Hefner made billions, basically prostituting girls,
Yeah.
and them not trouble him.
Yeah. That's
The
that's
list goes on,
yes. Big up
man.
big up yourself, DJ VJ Smiles. Large up yourself. Conrad says, crank it, crank it.
What you mean, DJ?
Big up yourself, big up yourself, man. But it's an atrocity. But I mean, like, what are the stuff that they said that they found? I mean, they didn't really find, but they found a lot of big. What video did I do with so much baby oil?
It wasn't for him. It wasn't for him. It's for the females.
Wait a
But
minute. What was he doing with so much baby?
but
How long baby oil, how long I have baby oil for? You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. What was he doing with so much baby oil? Can someone tell me? I mean,
it's
it's
it's.
very interesting.
I guess them say, well, let's not discuss the party. Cause the party we don't want to go down the road. Cause
Gosh.
certain things in life, man, boy, and I know why man can get caught up in it.
Ah, man.
I mean, if you wonder if it's what them smoke, gotta be something to do with the drugs.
You think it has something to do with drugs? Did he?
I think all of them get touched with some form of laced drug at some point to twist up their mind to do the things them do. The funny big man who we love to listen to preach. Who everybody put on a pedestal as being the greatest preacher there is. Move the world with him sermons. It gotta be something, man. It gotta be something that somebody put together to stir up them man that was supposed to be strong and powerful. And when you look on what going on in a foreign country right now, people page a blow up on them and no, come on, it's wrong. There's a lot of things that's going on. It's not an individual wake up, grow up. and just want to do. Some things getting people's spirit in them system and corrupt them. It's just like a chip. And them a press the button and lead you where they want to lead you. Make it do what they want you to do.
Oh, so you think we're in the Matrix?
We've been in it. All honesty, we've been in it, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause for them to do that to Bob Marley.
yeah. Well, Smash says, but daddy going to commit suicide. Well, you know what? I thought of that too. And he's going to commit not because he just wants to commit, but I think that he has to make a choice. I feel that he has too much information. He has too much dirt on too many people in high places,
And they're panicking.
and he's going to have to. He's
Those
going.
people are panicking right now.
Yeah, they're definitely panicking because they don't want him to talk. So he's gonna have to be silenced. You know, Lord, I left all my notes upstairs, so I'm just flowing. But just like what's that other guy?
Don't
Um
call on don't call on them because we don't want to beat them up or lower them. Everybody know what's going
just
on.
like the other one, okay, we'll say just like the other one that
Yeah,
went to jail
yeah.
for all of the pornography and all of those things. And
Uh-huh.
he was found unalived in his jail in the jail cell. So I mean, because he had too much information, so there's no way that they're going to let I don't feel going to let these individuals serve any time, any long time, without doing something or giving them a choice. Is either or. Numbers right here: 706-955-2001. That's 706-955-2001. Is yours truly, Lady D, in the studio alongside with Smile, with the Respecter in the studio right here. So we're just winging it. Myself
And
and the Respecter tonight, just gonna wing it. Queen, well, I love you, my sister, and I hope you feel much, much better. Next week, I know you have a slew of things that you want to talk about. And I did let Queen know next week we'll just address everything. So me and the Respecter is just going to just flow tonight. Mama Acid as well was a little bit under the weather. She said she's gonna try to call in, and so all of these under the weather. We don't want them to send whatever they have to us. The Respected through the through the
but
telephone.
Mama Ass is supposed to be able to burn out any weather. Acid, come on.
Oh my goodness, that's something else. But
But
yeah, just go ahead.
yeah, my big head is telling me something. Somebody told me this a while back. They said it's not so much the white man doing things to the black man. Yeah, the white man have a hard time shooting the white man or prosecuting the white man, locking the white man away. So what them do? Them appoint a black man, and the black man can't wait to take him post to crucify the black man. And that is a true thing. That is true to the bone. Most things were going. If you notice when they come from the press conference, today we did it. It's a black man them I use. Who I say what him or do and it wrong man, it wrong cause the same thing when them do they did it and Bill Cosby, somebody else should have get it too.
Yep.
That person should have never allowed to insult people to this day.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's how people and puss and that.
Well,
Nah,
DJ VJ Spice says a million names will be called: Jay Z, Beyonce, Aaron,
make smile calling, not you.
Elvis, Usher, and more. And let me tell you something. Myself and Mama Acid had this discussion about 2 days ago. Um, Conrad, with what you're saying right there. the myself and Mama Acid had the same conversation. She said, "D, remember that Clive Clive David was the last one to see Whitney." So she said, "Well, I wonder if they're going to send him to go see Puff." So it's things that makes you go, hmm. Greetings, Donna. Greetings, Donna. Donna, the respecter Donna says facts, respecter. And hi all, and Donna also says hi all. Greetings,
Man
greetings.
has done a but
Yes.
still, I think P. Diddy, regardless of what's going on, just take my foolish idiot advice.
Mhm.
P. Diddy, him not gone. There's possibility the Father God moving mysterious ways. So just put him in the Bible. Because most of the Bible character them, God forgive them. King David, Solomon, Saul, all of them done evil, wicked things, and the Bible said God forgive them. So let us not throw the book at P. Diddy or nobody in general. Because we are not God. We are not God.
I was just going to say to you that that means that the other one, the Caucasian one, is also in line for forgiveness as well.
Maybe who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe who knows?
Mm-hmm.
We really can't say because it's a reason why God allows some things to go on. It's
Mm-hmm.
really a reason why. And you and I will never know until that day comes. So the evil that we see man and woman do, even to we do it to ourselves, it's not intentional. I don't believe it's intentional. It's just something that got in our system, in our blood. But I tell you one thing, lady, as much as you can remember going forth in your daily routine, what we have to start do, no matter who it is, because you have some people just sit down and nothing to do and then can't wait to call somebody and start chat about somebody. The talking about each other and put down each other to stop. We have to have enough courage and be courageous and say to a friend, a family member, look here, why you always have nothing positive to say about this one over there, so that one over there, so. What if you get back to that one and that one? It can cause people to go into a shell because, but I love that person. So why is that person talking bad about me? We have to start put the foot down and say, no, no, stop now. And what you call me for? We have to change some things about we so we can see things clearly where God is concerned. Because I guarantee you right now, if you go online, every outlet, there's some black person crucifying P. Diddy, crucifying Trump, and so on and so forth. I have to stop that. It's not for us to do it. If God can sit back and not allow, just watch things and move, why we can't do the same thing? Me not go continue from this day on to nothing negative about Trump or nobody. And me not have the power to do that. No, God never give me the right to do that. So I have a look into myself and say, boy, to better me and my family. I hope protection and health and strength and all them good things for me and my family. Me have to hear negative about somebody and make somebody who bring negative know, you're wrong. If you know so that person is going through certain things and doing certain things he or she is supposed to do, uplift them by saying some kind, nice words to them. Tell them the truth. Don't sugarcoat nothing. Just tell them the truth about themselves. Them accept it, good. If not, you move on, you did your job. But you have to stop allow people come in your face in your ear now. PM negative, nothing positive for the whole day.
Yeah. Yeah. Caller, you're live on the air.
Hi, good evening, it's Donna. How's everyone?
Greetings, Donna.
What's up, Dana?
How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here listening to you guys. And in regards to the Puff Daddy situation,
Yeah.
I wanted to say that what we have to realize is that Puff Daddy is not the real Puff Daddy. Okay. And I know you're gonna say, oh, Donna's always coming on saying that people aren't people. This is what they did. They assumed people's identity without the public even realizing it. So sometimes no one, doesn't actually know the reason why, like how I would know certain things because I'm victimized by it. So that was never Biggie no more, and that was never Puffy no more. But you had someone entertaining the public as Biggie and Puffy. Okay, so that's you see, people have to know exactly what's going on. And in regards to the other thing that you said about the dog and the cat, yes, they are. You have to you have to accept things for what they are. They are. They killed my dog, and what happened to my dog? They're eating the dogs and the cats, and I had started speaking about it last week in regards to the ASPCA that replaced the Junior's Western Beef outlet because that was always animal meat that they were serving. That's why a lot of people have strokes and all of those things, and you would not know. Sometimes they mix the meats up, and you think you're eating cow meat and you're eating cat or dog or something like that. That's even they even take the organs and do experimentation, put a dog organ in a human being, okay, a dog or a cat. So they'll say, okay, you have cancer or something, and we have to extract the organ, and you need a transplant. And then
Donna,
they put, huh?
I wish you just stick on P. Diddy, man. Because you're messing up people's appetite right now. You're messing up a lot of people's appetite right now, Donna.
Okay, but no,
Just,
I
just
just want you guys to know.
stay
No,
with
it's
P.
true. It's
Diddy.
true.
And listen, what
You
what
know,
what Donna says is true. Is there's but
eh,
with him, with at the time when it's alleged, well, was when Trump was speaking and he was saying the persons, and I guess it was Ohio or someplace, were eating, a lot of them, a lot of persons had taken it as if it was the Haitian community that he was addressing that too.
no, it's not.
But
It's not.
there have been things on social media where even some in Africa, they string them up and they're selling them in markets. Dogs, I haven't seen necessarily the cats, but they have dogs, and those are considered delicacy in a lot of countries. You know, people have different types of delicacy. Some people eat roaches.
Me not eat no more meat.
They eat
Yeah.
they eat,
Well, that's not a delicacy for me, and I'm not going to sugarcoat and say
no,
yes,
that's
that's
definitely no,
delicacy. That's crazy.
I'm not saying that that's for you. Because
Yeah, I get
neither
what
is
you're
it,
saying. I understand you
because neither
perfectly.
is it for me, but I'm just saying there are
Hmm.
countries
Yeah. Well,
where people eat these things, and
that's
roaches and frogs
yeah.
and alligators,
You're
even
just as bad as Donna.
no, it's just the
No.
truth. If you There's a
Yes, but we
restaurant,
don't want to hear
I'm not
that.
gonna call the name of the restaurant.
I
Yeah.
bet Smiles don't want to hear that.
Oh, there's the restaurant up there near Jimmy Carter Boulevard,
And the
where
thing,
they sell, where they have alligator meat and different types of things on their menu. So you have people that eat different things that lots of us, including myself,
right?
would
So
not even
so
think
nobody shouldn't feel
about eating.
offended.
Yeah, but they felt I think persons felt offensive because you see, when you're generalizing everyone and you're pointing fingers as to a group of people in a certain area that feel that is not indulging in those things, because it's
Because
not
this is
all.
what when
You,
you're representing the people, you have to research. The
oh,
man researched, so he brought forth what he learned
no,
from
no, no. He
researching.
didn't. He didn't research
And
anything. He did it off of hearsay, and we covered
no, he
that.
didn't know because
Yes,
he could have
because we
never done it off
cover.
of hearsay. If
He
I'm a victim of what he's speaking of,
Okay, but what I'm
I
saying, if you're a victim of what he's speaking of, but he did not research what he needed to research. If you're a victim, That's your situation. He didn't research your situation. He went off of, and like I announced earlier in the program, I left out without any of my notes because I could have went back to our notes from the weeks before where they had advised that he was in the plane with a particular individual whom was feeding him these. That same individual came on TV and rebutted and said that that did not happen. Someone told them that someone told them that someone said maybe. And then that person who told the someone says, no, that's not the way they said it. It came on national television. All right.
Ale-
That same individual whom fed him that information took it back and said it was hearsay from another. And we know that when you hear something from one person, when you go down, when it starts trickling down the line, it never comes back the same way that it was said in the beginning. So,
Well,
no, Trump,
It was a lady. It was a lady who reported her cat missing, and days later she found the doggone cat in the basement. It's only one person who came out and said that she reported her cat missing, and right away, she and I guess her closest people thought that black people took the cat and eat the cat. And that story got to somebody, and that somebody took it to Trump, and Trump ran with it.
ran
He,
with it. It
he
wasn't
don't research
researched. That was
nothing.
it.
Listen,
Right. It
Donna.
was never
I'm
something
sorry.
that
the
was researched.
ASPCA
Listen,
groups, they have groups. Okay, go ahead.
listen, Danny. I'm gonna tell you something about your president. Your president do not do no form of research on nothing. He's a
That's,
freestyler, and he
I
listen
don't
and take from other people.
okay,
He don't
okay,
research
okay.
nothing.
Another topic. Let me touch another topic. He also said we send our children to school and then they send somebody else back and replace them and give them transgender operations. Those are facts.
He can't. He's not
Okay.
talking of person sending anyone. You can't. They're not sending children to school, and school in the schools they're giving anyone transgender operation. What he's
Yes,
speaking
they
of,
replace
Donna,
our
Donna,
children and they do
Donna.
that.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Don't twist words. He. These are parents, such as you have a basketball player and his wife right now that is having that it's alleged that they're having their child, black entertainers, we all know who their names are, that are that and it's been brought in public, is thinking of allowing their child to go and to have a sexual change, changing their sexual identity. You have lots of
Mm.
other individuals as well that are thinking of that. Let me also say this, because I was going to bring this topic up, but since we're talking about that, okay, in the news there was uh it, there was a woman that is contemplating now on suing the veterinarian office. It's alleged that she's going to sue the veterinarian office, okay, because her child says that he's a pig, and it's a pig or a cat. One of them. He's a pig, but
That
it's a cat. And they want to go. He wants to go to
animal hospital.
animal hospital to be looked at. And the mother brought them there, but it's alleged that the animal hospital says no. You have to bring him to a doctor. We don't treat humans. She says her child feels that he's a cat. Okay. And the reason why it's in the article, so it says that the reason why this person has not sued is because she doesn't want the veterinarians to lose their license. So this is where we come across this thing where I have to ask even parents that are allowing these things to happen, and even society on the whole. That's why I always say that I'm neither a Republican nor am I a Democrat. I'm a liberal, because there are
Well,
some things
neither.
that I just feel is foolishness, and some things because that I feel spell sense on both sides of the coins. Okay? But as far as children being able, or even people to come up and say, "Oh, because I want to be a woman, I'm a woman." If you want to sleep with a man, or you want to do sleep with a woman and you're a woman, that's your prerogative. But don't expect, don't like the idea of a person coming to me and say to me, because I say that I'm a woman, you ought to see me as a woman. You're asking me to be crazy. You're
Well,
asking me to think crazy. Okay, so for me, that is that it does not spell sense. So now these are the things that we're going to run into, where now if someone feels that they're a cat and they want to be treated as a cat, how are you going to tell them no? You're having a man thinking that, saying that he's a woman, and you have a woman saying a man. So then you're gonna have, suppose we start to hear the cow oinking. Are we gonna tell the cow that he's not a pig? I mean, come on,
no,
let's.
the
But
thing
as
is,
far
the
as your
thing
topic with Trump, no, it was never stated that any child went into a school and was given sexual change. That's
listen.
madness. That's
Listen to what
madness.
happened. We send our children to school. They replace our children with whoever they want to replace them with, looking like a clone. Put it like that. They replace our children with a clone, and then you want. Okay, so you see, that's
Okay,
why
Donna,
I have to.
I'm not
I,
I'm not going to entertain that. I'm not going to entertain
because it's the truth.
anything
It's the
about
truth.
no
I
children
come from a
going to.
neighborhood. I come from a neighborhood of people with their children that has actually been victimized by those things. People are plugged into the matrix, and ever since they gave LGBTQ their rights, they have taken advantage or disadvantage of people and people's children, and that's what they've been doing, and that's why they trying to kill people off, because that's what they're doing with people children, and implants and butts
All
and
right.
all
Well,
sorts of body parts,
well,
and
we
changing their
thank
gender,
you. We
because that's the transgender agenda that they have.
Okay. Well,
So
we
yes,
we
we
thank
are
you.
victimized. We don't know what happened to our children, because we would. I remember my friend had said to me, ever since my son went to his son and my daughter went to the same school, and he was like, ever since he went to that school, that's not him anymore.
Okay. Well,
Okay, and he was
I don't
actually
know
right.
anything. I don't know anything about that. I don't know
Well,
anything about that.
that's why you have to
Okay.
learn
If
those
there
things,
was
because
schools,
those are
and
facts.
no, the
Donna,
majority of it is not
Huh?
facts. It's assumptions.
it's assumption,
Everyone
but it's
say,
not saying that
Yeah.
we're not saying that those things are not possible. We know that there's a lot of things been going on for centuries, testing on human and comparing human animals and so on and so forth. We know that there are a lot of strange things going on in this world for centuries. So we're not doubting you. We're not fighting against what you're saying, but it's perfectly hidden, covered up, because it's a strong possibility. And there's a documentary out there from some historian that says the BCs before Jesus Christ, that the world was operating just the way this world is operating now. Before Christ is the same rollover living we're doing, repeating life.
My
That could be true, could be not true.
my and after this we're gonna move on. My gripe, if we want to call it that, with Donna is not that what is not Donna's belief. Is that it's everything is that or it's nothing. So therefore I'm cloned. I mean, the world is all that's walking on this face of this earth is cloned people. There's no normal people. When you hear Donna's perspective on things, and that is where me and Donna divide. Every
Okay.
single person, every single person is not cloned. I mean, like
Oh,
every all Donna speaks on is everybody being cloned, and that is where it's just not true and it's unbelievable.
no, it
You
is
know,
true.
no, because
Say
I'm
that
not
That,
you say that
cloned.
you don't know.
I'm a
Say that you don't
regular
know,
human
but it's a
being
fact.
that,
every
Okay, so I
day.
was someplace and you gave me a ticket,
I'm
and
the
I can't be
same
in court
person.
and be there at the same time, and
I,
you have all of my information
okay, so
and
that's
everything. So who
you.
are you?
So that's you, Donna. So, but that's you, but
Well,
that's not
Every
everyone.
everybody is cloned.
Okay.
That's not Puff.
Well, all
That's
right.
not Biggie Smalls.
Okay.
Look at
Well,
the videos.
okay.
Look at them
And your
properly. It
parents
is
are
not
not dead,
them.
and my parents are not dead, and the cats and the dogs that are being eaten are not dead, and no one is dead because they have a clone somewhere. So we're
Okay.
just coming to that conclusion.
well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
That's all. So
well,
yeah, go ahead, the respect.
there are people that look alike. There's body doubles and facial look alike people in this world, but it's not like Donnie is putting it. It's not. That's not how it is.
Yes, it is.
I
Okay.
Nah. Let me tell you, Donna.
I speak
And
it.
Donna belief
Go
is
ahead.
Donna belief, and we just gotta respect that and keep it moving. I'm not going to argue with Donna in regards to her belief. Her belief is her belief. It's just like a man would tell you that he's a woman, and that's their belief. So therefore, it doesn't make any sense to continue to go back and forth with an individual whom what their beliefs are is their belief. And all you have to do is respect that individual and leave that person where they are with
Yeah, but
whatever that
what
their thoughts
I
are.
believe. But what I know, I
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
That is a different.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
difference.
And you definitely
You,
know your life. You know
you
your
know, I
life.
know. Not only mine. That's what
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
That's why I am for anybody who is for the people that can see what we're actually going through.
Okay.
It's not only me.
Okay.
Okay, it's
Last
not.
question.
Okay.
Is Donald Trump there's another Donald Trump?
Oh yeah, of course. There's another Donald
Okay. So
Trump.
you
One
don't
Okay.
with the
know
blue
who you're
tie, one
voting
with the
for
red
then.
tie.
So you know
Hmm.
absolutely you don't know absolutely who you're voting for then. We don't know which Donald is being on the podium and which Donald has left office and which Donald nothings. But if that's how you choose to live your life with that up in the air, then that's so for you. But myself, no thank you.
Taking you so long to move on.
Um yeah, we can't
That's just the whole thing. I mean, when when I see
I'm
that
not
people
I'm
is
not me
addressing
today.
what we're undergoing, a person who is supposed to be the leader of the people and is actually addressing the issues that we are faced with,
That is
it's
the
a
clone.
war.
That is the
It is a
clone.
war, and
That is
you
the clone
come on
Donald.
now. You have a problem. You have a problem where you have a transgender agenda, and that's just the
But
whole thing.
that's a
They gave them
clone.
the
That's a
right.
clone. That's a clone. That's a clone Donald. So the other Donald may feel different.
Okay, well, we know better now.
No, I
Okay,
don't,
because we
because
we can,
when if
in
you're
the
gonna
Stargate,
if you're gonna keep on
nah,
coming on and trying to confuse people, oh, this one is the real one, but that one is not. This is the real
okay.
Diddy,
So
but that one is
so you
not.
got to tell me that
So
that's
I
Vibes
mean,
Cartel that they
I don't
released from
know.
jail.
I don't know. I don't know who
Oh
he
well,
is.
you know that's
I
not no Vibes
because I
Cartel.
personally, you know what? I personally don't know him. So
Mm.
therefore, looking on a television, I'm not going to come up with an assumption of who a person is.
That
Nowhere,
is not
no
Vibes
time.
Cartel. And
No.
you don't got to
It
be. You don't got
maybe
anybody could look at them him and see that's not
the
him.
only reason why I know
Okay.
the only reason why I know you are you is because you continue to talk
Fine.
negatively every week.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
see,
No,
that's
but-
why I know that you are you. You see. So I mean,
Mhm.
I can't live and live my life like that, and I don't like to be confused like that
Lady D,
every single week. Go ahead, the respecter. What you
let me and you challenge Donna right now. Donna,
Mhm.
Yes.
We want you to take a knife, the sharpest one you can find, and poke yourself with it and see what happens.
And cut myself, but it must be
And see
crazy.
what happens. If you don't bleed, it's not you.
Listen, how much things that you have in court that I've never even been to? So you gonna tell me, and then
It's
whatever
not
you? I
you.
mean,
It's
come
not
on now.
you.
I
It's
know
not
what I'm
you.
talking about. I'm not
Okay.
just speaking just
But
because
anyway, let's
everybody
let's
wants to
let's
be have a cover up
we can
for
move
for
on.
what's true.
Let's
I'm
move on.
telling you exactly what's going on here, and it's
Okay.
not.
Okay.
Okay, and that's
From
what it
your
is. It's
it's
not us. It's not
exactly
Biggie. Look at Biggie Good.
it is
If you
exactly
say
from
that
your
that's Biggie,
perspective. But
look at.
Donna,
First of
we're
all,
gonna
Biggie
move
never had no
on.
cock eye.
We're gonna move on to
But Biggie
another
never had a
discussion
cock eye.
because it's 8:49 on the Powerhouse clock. I just want to thank each and every one for tuning in each and every week. For the You Choose Radio Massive, we want to say mega shouts out go out to you, VJ DJ Smiles, Ross Dougal. Also want to send big massive shouts go out to you, Dr. J and the Victorious 89.1 FM. If you're listening via our telephone lines at 667-930-9036, want to say massive shouts to you. If you're listening to us via our website, www.dapowerhouseradio.com, want to say massive shouts go out to you as well. If you're listening via the Zenos and the iTunes and however you're viewing us, we just want to say massive shouts to you. Like you to invite you over to our YouTube channel. Go over there and like, subscribe, and get notified. We need those numbers to go up, people, on our YouTube channel. Yeah, we're trying to promote that channel because I know a lot of our listeners are used to listening to us via the websites and via the tuning apps. And yeah, but we encourage you and we ask you to go on over and check us out as well on the YouTube, the Facebook, the Instagram, the X, formerly Twitter. Yeah, we want y'all to go on to those platforms as well and check us out for Reasoning Thursdays each and every Thursdays from 8 p.m. up until the 10 o'clock hour. It's 8:50 on the platform. We'll also send massive shouts to our sponsors. Oh yeah, because we can never do it without them. Awesome renovations. Want to say big shouts to you. One by One Kia, Unique Total Care. Massive shouts to you. The Hinkson Law Firm. We want to say massive shouts to you. Mystique Enterprise. Also, massive shouts go out to you as well. Unique Total Care. They are hiring for PRN position as needed positions. So make sure that you give them a call at 470-301-2552, 470-301-2552, and be sure to let them know that Lady D sent you. All righty. Well, have you all whom watched the PNP conference that took place? It was mad. And
It was golden.
I said to Queen, I'm not going to talk about a lot of these things in its entirety. We're just going to touch and go, because we're off the air at 9 o'clock tonight. We're taking it up at 9, so we have about 10 more minutes to go. But yeah, we have the PNP conference took place, and what you think about that? The respect to where the you have Chief Curry, you have Vibes, you have on one stage LA in the crowd. All I mean, like, what do you think? And Isaac Buchanan, what do you think about it? What you think the message is? Should we
The message, and the look and all of that stuff is all good, but in my eyes, all of them them feel the poor people of the island. Them feel the people who really matters in the island, the little man and woman. They fail the children. They fail the little kids because they have the energy to do this, but they don't have the energy when this ain't going on to cross our borderline. God bless a school, a community. So I can't enjoy them. I don't want to enjoy them. In Jamaica, in America, I don't want to do it because I know for a fact that too many people They're not doing the right things for so many people. They have the energy when they want to get in office. They need our support. But when they get in office, they don't give us their support. So
But
it's
it,
kind of wishy-washy. It's kind of hard for me to 100% say I'm backing this person and enjoy the intelligence of this person and no say. Even myself, sometimes me wonder why at this stage, me still have to work. I'm the plan my life. So boy, I reach 60, me not work no more. I'm still have to work just to keep life going. No, sir. Them can do better for we. Because we have done for them every election, we're there for them. And they're really not there for us. And you can challenge me on that because if you listen to them, every one of them talk about rich and middle class. F the poor and needy, the homeless. Basically. And
no,
the economy they talk about is just about the rich and middle class. That's the economy, not the poor and needy and homeless people. Not even veterans.
but we're definitely going to touch it a little bit more next week in its entirety. But when it comes to politics, of course they all swarm the place. We don't know that. They swarm the place, they give false promises, they go on, they give money, free food, load them up on buses with promises after promises. We definitely know that. And that's on both sides. You know, um I've just wanted to hear a lot of what their plans are for the island of Jamaica, and we didn't get a lot of info from them, although a lot of different speakers spoke and made their point. And some of the things that Mark Golden says, okay, yeah, yeah, it's something to hopefully look forward to if it really is going to manifest. And also you have to wonder, how is he going to do these things, especially when I hear him talk about bringing down the power bill for lights and stuff like that, which I'm once again I'm going to wait till next week to get deep into it. But I wonder how he's going to do that. Is he going to implement another, is he going to try to get another electric company to give the power company some type of competition? Because he doesn't own the power company, the country of Jamaica doesn't own the power company, none of that. So how exactly can you make a promise such as and have it fulfilled? So with some of the promises that are being made, I'm hoping that persons are really looking over these promises and knowing within themselves to say, okay, you know what, this is BS. This is just talk to talk. So on that note, also with moving a little bit away from the conference, because we're going to touch it more next week when we're in full panel, is even with Andrew Holness. Sometimes you have to sit back and with all that is coming out, with the how many different bank accounts and how he's able to open accounts without money, and then when you spin around, the bank account is full of money, and it's alleged that he's one of the illicit eights now. And I mean, all of these things, sometimes a lot of Jamaica remind me of a lot of what's going on in Jamaica kind of sort of remind me of America here. Where are the people with their morals, and are these people really, really looking at what is being brought to the table with each one of these candidates, with each one of them fully recognize and understand what each one brings to the table? May it be Republicans, may it be Democrats, may it be PNP, may it be JLP. Are our people really, really looking at a lot of these things? I heard persons speak even last week that Donald Trump is not the one that created Project 2025. He didn't create it, but yet he's implementing it. It is in his plans to carry through with things that are in that Project 2025 that is not beneficial for especially the poor people of America. When you look at stuff that Andrew Holness is doing, it's things that really have to make you go, what the heck is going on with people's brains if they're not really looking at what these things are saying, how it is going to help. My other question, which next week hopefully we can address, is even my not even question, thought is even what is Richard Curry even doing there on the stage in a political um arena
setting.
when he's supposed to be in a sovereign state? He should not have anything to even do with this process that is going on. So a lot
Money.
of those things make me think. Go ahead.
Money. Now I say money.
Yeah, yeah.
But the thing
So
about it, lady,
lot to
is
cover next week. Go ahead.
yeah, my bitterness is right. I don't even not, even right here, man. I'm just being honest with myself. I look at when they come on in television and they talk about things that cost billions of dollars to put together, and you look at the surroundings of people who could have used $1,000 out of those billions, but they don't have the time to say, okay, I raise this, I donate that towards that situation over there. I mean, look at the prison in Jamaica, billions, and the ghettos will still remain the same. So what are they really doing for the country, for the people? It's all a game. All of them play. It's just a game, and the people keep them in playing the game.
And
Plain
yeah,
and simple.
you know that you know that it's Russian roulette. But you still have to look at the baselines of the policies that each one is putting. You're not gonna get from one or the other a golden road. Somewhere in between this golden road, you have some black there, or some red there. But it's you have to look at the full golden road, and where you see the red ones, you have to come within your mind and say, okay, how serious is this versus this red line? And I see a lot more serious red lines with the Republican Party right now. You know, I see a lot of it, more than what I'm seeing with Kamala and Waltz, the the Trump and the Vance, especially. Persons have to also think that when someone passes, when one of these presidents pass away, whom is going to stand in and stand up? Do we want a Vance? Do we want a Waltz as a president? God forbid something is to happen to either one of these two individuals that are running for president. We have to look at the full picture of when we're voting for someone to be a president along with a vice president.
But we do, lady. We do look at that. We do look at it. The problem is they all say the same thing and do the same things. Republicans say what they want to say to keep Democrats from winning. Democrats try to keep Republicans from winning. They all are playing out the same playbook, and they keep making a mockery out of us, the people, even though we know the game that they're playing. Then none of them is serious about doing what they say they're gonna do. Even going back to Barack, none of them kept their promise as far as helping and getting poor people a better life, student loans and all those things. None of them. They make promises and talk about it, but they don't do it.
But irrespective, there's a lot of things that presidents try to put into play. But if you don't, if it's just like even Kamala comes into office right now, right? There's going to be a lot of stallmates that's going to happen if if Kamala does not have a Senate, and a House of Representatives to back some of the policies and procedures. Because what may go through with the Senate, the House may block it. What may go through with the House, the Senate may block it. So therefore, a lot of promises and things that are put out there, they get blocked and can't even pass the Senate. Yes, there are some things that a president can veto, but they can't veto everything. They can't bypass everything because that's the structure of the Constitution. You and that's why the Senate and the House is in place. Okay? So yeah, promises are there, and promises are always there to be made. But if you don't have the proper structure, then a lot of the promises will meet stalemates. So if it's Kamala that is going in, if it's Kamala that's going in and being the president, the most us as people with some of these promises that she's made, and to hold her accountable for a lot of the promises, is to have that House and Senate Democratic. It's the same thing with Trump. There's a lot of things that Trump may not be able to get through because if he's not holding a House and a Senate, there's going to be a stalemate somewhere there, which, when it's all said and done, whom suffers is the people of America. That's who suffers.
My final word is I'm only going to vote because I want to see change for a woman. Because I want the man in this country, in this world, who don't believe in a woman being capable to lead and run a country. I want them to bite their skin off, give that woman a chance to let other women celebrate that they witnessed something like that in their lifetime. It's been man dominant forever. Give the woman a chance. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
The woman who have decency can celebrate.
But we will hope that's hopefully the case if she's the right candidate, and if everyone feels like she's the electors feels like she is the right candidate, the people that we the people have voted to cast the vote for us, we hope that they cast the right vote, whichever way that vote go. Well, on the last note, Sharon sends me Demar Williams, U.S. attorney from the Southern District of New York, is prosecuting Sean Diddy Combs. He is New York born to Jamaican parents from Westmoreland. He is a Harvard Law graduate with a JD from Yale. He is the first Black U.S. attorney from the state SD New York. So, well, we'll see how this case go and the prosecuting and what exactly. We'll go into it deeper next week as to what exactly Diddy is being charged with. And we'll just watch that case. There's so much to talk about with Andrew Holness and the monies and the no tax and the properties and all of these things. A lot of stuff Queen sent to me and a lot of stuff Mama Acid sent to me. And once again, Queen and Mama Acid, feel better. And we'll definitely reason with all of you all next week right here on Reasoning Thursdays. We're gonna get ready to sign off. We're just doing an hour. And yeah, it's been a really rough day for myself as well. So myself and the respecter said we'll come on for an hour, and just to let our listeners know that yeah, we are here under the little weather, but yet still standing. And for our other two hosts, once again, feel better, feel better, feel better. The respecter.
You gotta send them this remedy, or maybe they're listening. All they need is two tablespoons of Clorox bleach and a spoon of Ajax, and it'll make them feel much better.
What are these?
Yeah, you try to definitely use it to poison people. Oh my gosh, that's exactly the
Respecter,
bleach
we don't
and
we don't need you
what
on the air
and
talking like that. We don't need you giving people those type of remedies. No, it's unacceptable.
respecter. That's trust me, you just hit the nail right on the head. It's just that
Is
it's not something for a remedy. It's something to make you ill so that they could.
ah,
I mean, this is what they do.
no,
Honestly,
no, no, no,
bleach,
no. We
eye
are
drops,
out
all of these
of
different things.
here.
Poison.
We are out of
Mhm.
here. We just love you, folks. Donna, blessings, blessings upon blessings to you. I'm
Yeah,
done
thank
mine it.
you.
I'm hoping that you're definitely full joying your concert because I know you gonna definitely hit us up. And works is Thanksgiving. Oh, and Queen and Mama Acid, love you all. Cool G Blossom. I know you all definitely have it locked. Big up, Sister Julie. Big ups to you. I know you have it locked as well. And once again, DJ VJ Smiles, the entire You Choose Radio Rastugo. Want to say massive shouts and big ups and thanks for streaming our program and for Victorious 89.1 FM. Massive shouts go out to you as well, Dr. J. I know you got it locked. Big up yourself as well. Um, the Respecter next week, same time, same place.
That's Donna's role right there.
Say that again.
Take it
Yeah.
over, Donna.
Donna, yeah, you want
Okay,
to
you
say
know. All right. Next week, same place, same time. Be there, be
You got it.
there.
be there, be square. Blessings,
Mm-hmm.
blessings, blessings.
Good night.
Night, each and every one.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
See them, let them say.